Hi guys, good afternoon. Just got midday here in London. We'll have a quick look over the market. It's just gone through obviously the bottom of the top of the hour, I should say. Bit of a risk-off morning. We're starting to unwind that a bit. However, the key level for the day for the S&P, where the bears, in my opinion anyway, are going to want to protect, is not far off. Seen this many times when there's been a move low and you get that retracement, and you can be forgiven for thinking, hang on, we're going up and up and up here. For now, the bears are banging control. Nice break lower from this particular point in Asian trade around 3 a.m. 29.34 on the futures. So keep that locked in. Keep a look on that, as that could really be the key going forward. We've got the cash open obviously in a couple and a half hours. Long weekend here in the UK and parts of Europe. Are people going to want to be holding risk? Maybe not. However, above there, I think this market can recover, and then suddenly you're looking towards the pivot. People also potentially will be looking to see if there's a bit of a trend line on there that held, that comes in, and the next thing you know, you're above there and pushes on. So price is key. We're coming to that point now. As usual, keep an eye on the Nasdaq, which can be a good driver. I've got that level marked up here, which you see is very similar. Equities above those points, and we go higher. Has the Dow got us one similar? Yes, around here, not far from coming in. So you can see that correlation working well. I personally would be preferring the Nasdaq to go to then give me that belief that the S&P could follow suit as well. If these levels hold, well, we can push back down to those lows of the day. Unfortunately, I had orders waiting, well, potentially waiting down. I had alerts, I should say, set for 28.90 at 90 as a zone, this kind of area here. Let me just remove that above the camera. However, you know, if this level holds, then we could of course push back there, but we're down currently just 5 points really on the day, so not a massive move. Is that right? 5 points from where we opened? Yeah, not far. Obviously we had to push higher in early trade. Gold pushed on this morning. These are the areas I'd be focusing on. Here where we've had a low, 1735. Haven't got quite up to the highs. The bulls want us above there. Have we got a trend line from the lows? Not quite, but we may well if we do push down. So just be aware of that, along with maybe this kind of point here, Asian session high in the early hours, 2 a.m. if that holds. Most of these moves you can see are happening after the gold futures open 1:20 UK time. So bear that in mind with any analysis that you're doing. Yesterday's low. Is that now the buy? Is that the buy? Let's have a look at this trend as well. Didn't quite get low. I think there could still be a bit of downside for gold if these levels don't hold. But above 1743, you know, you've got to favour the upside after a couple of moves lower. A bit of dollar strength yesterday was the driving factor to the downside. However, we had dollar strength this morning and it went higher because of risk off, so yeah, kind of make your mind up. Euros recovered a bit from the lows. It came into that zone we were talking about with our traders this morning, where the buyers will want to protect, and they did on the first test. Is this the low? Maybe. The bears will want us below S1, the low from the 19th evening, and this morning as well. So new range. Who's going to win? Buyers above here, sellers below here. Choppy range bound trade in between. The pound, you can see that's coming back above. You know, why have I got this area marked up? Oh, yeah, what's this low here? I was going to say, why have I got it marked up? Sometimes, you know, these random lines appear and you think, oh, why did I have it? But yeah, here, failed test, push back above. Can we close above here? That would be key. Obviously, you haven't closed the hour. You closed the 11 to 12 below. Can we get above? Then you've got some resistance here. I think for the pound longs, be late to the party. Get a close above the 122, 40, 60 level, and this can go. I think trying to catch it around here, you know, the bears in control at this point. So it's just potentially giving that opportunity here for people to look to go short. 122 handle, obviously just a bit above where we're trading. Guys, look out for the video on the Amplify channel on Sunday, where I'll go over a few things for the week ahead, charts wise. But I hope you'll have a good long weekend if you're in the UK and Europe, and I'll catch you later on.